And if you're just joining us today, we do have Manyazewal in the studio, motivating everybody, man. I'm leaving the studio in a different energy than I walked in because of this man. Thank you so much for joining us. And for today, we've been contemplating on this topic. How our country is labeled as one of the now developing but poor country nation as well. And we've been blessed, and we actually talked about it as well. We have the natural resource. We have the beautiful landscape. The weather is amazing. There's no shortage of manpower. There's 120 plus million people.
Yeah.
We can't say there's no educated people because there's so many educated people around the world. There are Ethiopians as well. So we have so many opportunities.
Yep.
But why are we still in this condition? So are we poor or are we lazy? What's your thoughts?
We're lazy. We are super lazy. The laziest people in the world. Look, open your eyes and see what people are doing. Simply what people are doing. Too much English Premier League, too much TV, too much talking, too much social media, too much complaining, explaining. Nobody's taking responsibility. Nobody's taking action. If you live in this country and if you have small discipline, listen, people call me, the best motivational speaker in the country is Manyazewal. Bro, I started, it took me like a few disciplines, not that much. The road is open. If you work, whether you are a politician, musician, a film actress, whatever in this country, if you have small discipline, you can become the person you want to become. Whether becoming prime minister, the greatest athlete, or a film person, a media personality, because everybody's lazy now here in this country. Everybody's talking, complaining. Nobody's taking responsibility. You said we've been given with amazing natural resource. 70% of the country's of population is young.
Youth, yeah.
Now there is internet. What are you waiting, bro? What are you waiting? Because you are conditioned. You are lazy. We are educated, Educated. We don't know how we work. We don't know how the money works. We don't know how the world economy works. We have no idea about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why we are poor. If we change the way we see ourselves, the way we see our country, the way we see money, God, whatever, this country is going to change. Most people are waiting the change from the government, from the politics, from out there themselves. No, it's not gonna happen. If you want to change, it must start inside yourself, within, and which is very hard. Being lazy is easy.
Comfort zone.
You stay in the comfort zone. You watch the TV, you eat whatever you get, you don't exercise, you don't read, you don't search, you don't go out and challenge your limits. That's okay. But success, building business, being somebody, changing the country is exact reverse. Reverse. You have to challenge yourself.
Definitely.
You have to push your limits. You have to suffer. You have to pay the price. That's why we're not changing. That's why the cities remain the same. The country is remaining the same every year. When Ethiopia gonna change? When we change. When we change. And
when the people change.
Yes, when the people change. And it's not easy. It's really hard. It's really hard. That's why every government is failing. That's why school is failing. Even the church, most are failing. Because it's really, really hard to change. And it starts with me. Not with you, not with anybody. I am responsible for the poverty of this country 100% in my thinking. I am responsible 100% for the poverty of this country.
You're taking responsibility.
Yes. When I change, people start changing.
Yeah, because poverty is one of the biggest excuses. You ask anybody why they're not doing something they do at home. As you said earlier, you talked about this. My parents were poor.
Yeah.
This, my country is poor. There's no opportunity there. This and that. And you actually fought that mentality. So, what do you think the cause of laziness is, and how do we overcome this mentality as a nation as well?
By understanding, poverty is a blessing. Poverty is a blessing, bro. Guess what? If I grow up in the wealthiest, there are people who, my friends in college, back in Arba Manyazewal, they came from the greatest family, nice family, rich family, successful family. They're lost. The richest, you know what I'm saying? When you truly understand what life is, adversity is advantage. I am here because nobody's around me, because the country is poor, because nobody's handing me money. I have to work for myself. It's all about thinking mentality. We are entitled. We're entitled because God gave us this amazing nature. We got such a good culture, a beautiful history. We're entitled. Oh, Ethiopia, my country, Ethiopia. Where this? Where? No. You have to create the country which is best for the coming generation, and which is really, really hard. It's all about the mentality. You know, I really, really love this country. I truly love this country. It's not because she's rich. It's not because Ethiopia is great, because Ethiopia is poor. Because there are so many problems here. I'm here to fix these problems. So every single day, I wake up, create content with people, do what I do because my country is poor.
Definitely. And I think that's a very good thing you touched up on. Taking responsibility, not expecting anything, accepting things the way they are, and knowing that we're capable to make a difference. Knowing that we can make a difference, and that's a very powerful concept. And another thing, since we were talking about the country as well, and of course our country is going through so much right now.
Yep.
And it's such a stressful thing. Everywhere you turn around is bad news, negative news as well. How do you think people should deal with this stressful time?
I mean, by clearing the noise, again, it boils down on your perspective. Challenge is good. Every person in this planet is being challenged now. Not personal. Birds are being challenged. Trees are being challenged by the storm. Life challenges you. You have to be tested. But most people are not using that challenge. The what is a good challenge for us? If we truly understand why is this happening? Why? Why is the country being in such kind of suffering? Why? Nobody's asking. It's not the first time. If you read some history books, this thing happened back then. Again, it's keep coming and coming and coming. Why? We're not asking a question. We are not learning. We are not asking God. We are not preparing. But me, as you said, I accept things as they are. I accept them. I don't fight with them. But what can I do? What can I do? I don't listen negative news. I don't listen people who are talking about the world. I don't listen. It is what it is. It is what it is. I focus on my purpose. I focus on myself. I focus on my discipline. I focus on helping one Ethiopian. One Ethiopian. I focus searching a way to make peace on the country. I don't care what is happening out there. I love everyone. I respect everyone. I understand what is going on their head. A lot of ignorance. A lot of ignorance in the world. I know that. But you can't remove darkness by darkness. You have to become the light like a sun. How can I become the light? Most people are lost in darkness trying to bring light, watching bad news, negative news on social media, on mainstream media even. I'm not that type of person. I listen positivity. I listen people who show me ways, the goodness in the country. I listen to that, and that's why I'm energetic. That's why I love my life. That's why I wake up every day motivated, because I keep my system away from negative news, negative information, negative people, negative things.
That's a very powerful thing.
Yeah.
And your energy as well. I mean, as we speak, man, it's everywhere. It fills the room. And it's really, really is a beautiful thing. And I mean, now, I guess, with everything that we have discussed, as we've mentioned earlier, the country, 70% is the youth.
Yeah.
And we are about to start a new year as well. And I know a lot of youth follow you as well on social media. And now that the new year is around the corner, what do you have to say? What piece of advice would you give to the 70%, youngsters, youth, ready to change their life, ready to change their country as well? What do you have to say to them?
Stop complaining. Stop blaming, talking about politics, talking about some negative people. Stop it. Focus on you. Love everyone. Forgive the country or your families, whatever happened in the past. Forgive 100% and focus. How can I change my life? How can I focus myself on myself? How? How can I read the right book? How can I link up with the right people? Especially, for God's sake, people, use the phone on your hand for your own growth.
Yes.
You can connect to the world. Thank God for the internet.
That's true.
Damn, the internet is like breaking everything.
Definitely.
Most of my clients live abroad. Abroad, they live in Canada, they live in America, they live in China, they live in Arab countries. Think about it. By me using my smartphone, I can make money from all over the world. I can link up with different people. Now I'm famous. When I go out on the street, people say, "Hey, bro, how are you?" I'm the poorest kid. I'm the poorest kid on the country. The most ignorant kid in the country. Nobody or no network, no money, no nothing. But I understood this device in my hand is the most powerful weapon in the planet. But people are wasting, watching bad news, simply watching unnecessary things. They are being wasted on the internet. But if they flip and, how can I follow nice people? How can I read the right book? How can I link up? And how can I find my purpose? How can I learn? When the students ready, the teacher is gonna come. But
that's a beautiful thing.
Yes, but if you are not asking the right question, it is what it is. You're gonna remain like the past. Yeah.
That's a very powerful concept. Ladies and gents, there you have it. The same equipment that you're using to listen to this show could possibly change your life next year. Your laptop, your computer, your cell phones will definitely change your life simply by just using it to your own advantage. Man, we're getting so much information today. Woo-wee, man. Should we get to a musical break? We don't even have that much time. I do want to touch up on one thing as well. And you do have an amazing energy, and it's so contagious as well.
Yeah.
On those rare days, because I know you're human, so you're gonna have those days where you feel like, what's gonna happen? Where is my energy today? Or you feel so down, or you feel discouraged over things that could have, it gets to you.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. It's life. It's life. I'm motivated as well, and I carry such a good energy. But there are times where you just feel down and you just don't know how to get up off your bed. How do you manage it?
I go out and help people. I motivate people. I write text. I create a video. I go there. Thank God that people are DMing me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I hate go do it. The best way to take is to give. You know why I am motivated? I'm not thinking about me. I'm thinking about my followers every second of my life. My clients, my fellow Ethiopians living abroad. How can I motivate them? You know what I'm saying? I'm every day moving. Guess what? When you are giving, it's given to you. When I'm giving more energy, go check out my social media account. Go to Instagram, go to Facebook, go to Telegram, go to TikTok, YouTube. Every single day, I'm giving energy. Guess what? I'm getting a lot of energy from God, from people, good comments, from my clients, because I'm the giving one. You know what I'm saying? On this, if you are a person who's giving every single day, it's easy to take. You know what I'm saying? So that to me, when I'm done, I make you up. I elevate your energy. By default, my energy is higher. More than from like the teacher learns more than the student. When you teach, you learn. When you give, you take. So that's what worked to me.
That's a very powerful concept.
Yeah.
That's a very, very powerful concept.
Yeah.
And for those
and there are people out there on internet. There are books. People I love, I admire. When I watch them, they give me energy. You know what I'm saying?
And it's you for us, to be honest. You know what I mean? When we feel down, we watch you. So, for those of you wondering, go and check him out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. All these different platforms.
Yes,
as well.
everywhere, omnipresent on social media.
Yes, go.
LinkedIn too.
LinkedIn as well, man. My man is doing it. Make sure you follow him. Make sure you have additional source of energy for 2014. Follow Manyazewal and see the content that he's trying to offer. He's making tremendous change in the country, motivating people left and right and abroad as well. Kudos for you. I think that people like you should definitely should have a proper acknowledgement. You know what I mean? What you're doing is much more than anybody has ever done. You know what I mean? You're helping people. You're helping them understand as to who they are and what their potential is. And that is more than giving anybody any kind of money, any kind of wealth, any kind of car, any kind of house. Is when you make somebody believe in what they can do and what they could be. And I do want to say thank you on behalf of everybody that you have motivated. Congratulations and thank you so much for all the things you're doing. Last minute, we are running out of time. If there's anything that you want to say to the people, to the new year, to educate for anybody, Mike is yours, my brother.
I mean, like, my life trajectory completely changed when I focused on me and God. Literally, I'm a believer in God or in a higher power. Call it energy, spirit, whatever. I believe we are connected to that power. And that power, the source of peace, love, joy, money, power, technology, literally the source of everything. Everything in God inside them is, hey, God is sending them message. And everyone is, I'm Orthodox, and here is, ቤተሳናችሁስ የሚባል ነገር አለ እግዚአብሔር በአንድም በሌላም ያወራል ሰው ግን አያስተውልም You know what I'm saying?
That's very
Try to be open-minded. Try to get the message. Try to get the message. The power or the spirit that created you needs your success. Works through you. Wants to be happy, powerful. You know, you are a tool for that universe or God to manifest his goodness on this planet. So people stop and just like close your eyes, close your ears and get deep down to the source of your heart. Listen, the wisdom is within. The primary wisdom is not on internet, not on the things I'm saying, not on the book, not even the sermon. The primary wisdom is within. You want money? You want a good family? You want to upgrade his job? You want to become healthy, wealthy, powerful, whatever? First, get connected to your higher self. Listen to God. That energy, that good energy, it has all money, all power, all science, all technology. How? It's your way. God has different ways and strategies to talk to his kids. My way may be different from your way. You know what I'm saying? But when you're open-minded, when you are ready to take the message, you love the poverty, you love that adversity, you love the challenge. That's the ways God trying to reach you out. Even the what is a good opportunity to be enlightened, to know who you are beyond the form, money, or this nationality, or these external things, and find that deep down, super powerful, intelligent force within. You can use it, that power, to change your new year, your future, and that's what my message is.
That's such a beautiful message. Man, thank you so much for joining us today. I had such a great time. The energy is quite amazing. And this is your house, man. Any day, I said it earlier as well, any day you want to pass on your message and you feel like you want to reach out, go ahead. This is your InSheger. This is your family here. Major shout out to everybody listening and rocking with us. We're running out of time. We do have to head out. Ladies and gents, make sure you follow us on Instagram, Telegram, Facebook, InSheger. Make sure you follow Manyazewal as well on his social media and motivate and inspire yourself. It was me, David, and Johnny Boyd. I joined you guys for the last 2 hours. You know how we're in the show. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Your good is better and your better is best, my people. Always know that it's you versus you. And we're always saying, be part of the solution.
But by all means.
By all means, though. Do not be part of the problem. Have a beautiful, beautiful Monday. Take care. Peace. We're out.